Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Warlock 2, the Exiled. Oh, great.
We have to kill you by his order. But
awesome.
we are tired. We know. Our nephew do it. Farewell then.
So this is another nasty event.
The new spell research is complete.
There are a number of two-headed dragons now that we have to kill. So the dragon comes. Let's go to him on map. So not only did we get more of these wind serpents all over the place, but we also have this dragon here and this dragon here. It's twin two-headed dragons. And they have 40 life. They're flyers, just like the darn wind serpents. They have fairly significant resistances. We definitely need more archers. Fortunately, we can actually kill them pretty easily with this. The main town has a very powerful attack. And Ratcliffe is almost level 5, so actually Druidel and Ratcliffe will both have 3 range soon. Should be pretty awesome for helping us to clear stuff out. I think that pretty much does it. We've completed the research of lower the land. Alright, so we can lower the landscape now. Great. Before we do that, I want to queue up the Harvest Blessing. We still can't cast that. Darn. Lower the land only costs 12 mana if it's done within your own territory. So you can really get into terraforming if it's your deal, and I do like doing things like that. I think it's a lot of fun. New research. Okay, so we've got lower the land. We could work on another level of the sorcery, or we could switch gears and go up to wizardry. We already have public relations. Alchemy transformation would let us increase gold production for a few turns. Basically, we just get an extra 50 gold per turn for 2 turns, which is pretty cool. Turn any lands to frozen lands. Bless somebody with magic speed. This is a permanent buff. Or sorry, no, it's just 5 turns. Very inexpensive though, and you can just make units quicker. Ghost wolves are a beast that has an aura, kind of like a zombie. They move quite quickly, and because they're beasts, they have that bonus in forests. That's kind of nice. We could also work on learning another divine spell so that we could maybe unlock a second one up here. But clean the land is kind of nice. Barony management is pretty important because this is the type of thing that's going to increase our optimal number of cities, allowing us to continue to grow and expand. Why don't we go ahead and learn our basic resistance stuffs. And let's see if we can clear out some of these guys.
What now? Best archers in the world!
Looks like we'll just have to retreat a bit. Can clear out this lost caravan for a little bit more money. And we've got more zombies here. Advanced fighters. I guess we keep on working on them, don't we? I mean, maybe not. Maybe we just retreat back. Focus on the problems back in our home. These zombies are pretty nasty.
Attention.
We don't really need to kill them. Okay, and you, sir, need to definitely hightail it out of here if you can. That'll pretty much do it for this turn. So these guys are going to cause some problems. They're going to hit a few targets, but these towns are pretty well upgraded, so we shouldn't see anything really get too injured. Hopefully we'll have another archer soon. That's the bear that I'm worried about. Here's the serpents doing some damage to Scrapburg, our capital. Needed 28 damage to Scrapburg, but it does heal automatically every turn. So I don't see them taking down our capital. It'll certainly cause some damage, but our music seems to have gone away. Don't know why. That's that snake nest. How many more turns until you make your guy? One? I think we need another sharpshooter after that guy. Just because we're definitely dealing with a few issues here. Order new building to be constructed. So Druidel is now population 5. And actually I was wrong. It's not related to population 5. It's just the capital apparently gets range 3 attack. Now we could use this guy's ability to build something and make a defensive tower. We could make... There's a number of options available for defensive towers. We can make a fort, which is just going to cost 1 gold per turn, or we can make a magic tower, which costs a gold and a mana, but has an increased range of 3 and does elemental damage instead of physical damage. So the range is really what I find to be more valuable. However, Druidel is pretty good little town for us here. We've got a pub, mana trap, alchemy laboratory, and a farm. We could make a thing here that lets us make werewolves. I'm curious about those werewolves. That sounds kind of fun. They are stage 3, so they're pretty strong. On the other hand, getting the university and really speeding up our technology growth would be nice. Let's see, what tiles is it allowing us to build? Just this one up here, so this is our only option. We could make it into a level... Let's just make a magic tower. It's not a lot of money, and a little bit of extra defense would be nice. And we can always change it later if we really need to min-max this town. So this tower, I don't believe we'll be able to use right away. I think it takes time, just like normal. Yeah, 2 turns. The Lord is offering his services. Yep, so as expected, like I mentioned, I think last video, I had a feeling that the next guy would be a better guy. He's an elite fighter. He's considered to be the Terminator. Does not lose movement points after attacks that finish a unit. Wow. Interesting. So, because the way the game mechanics work, if you attack, you lose all remaining movement points. But this is saying that he doesn't lose movement points if he finishes a unit. So he can attack multiple times as long as he's killing units. That's pretty powerful. He's a famous hero, immune to banes, which are like curses, and he automatically gains 1 experience per turn. 20 melee damage. He can cast Master Cleave. Inflicts melee damage to 3 units in front of the caster. Pretty powerful dude, but he costs 700 gold to hire. And our magic weapon is not particularly useful for him either. He has slots for a melee weapon, armor, and magic item. We need a caster to use that item. Okay, on to our next guy.
Best archers in the world! You know a nice place for a city.
It's going to be really hard to get this darn town to finish, because they are going to cause some problems. I think we need to heal him, because as much as I want to cast Harvest Blessing to increase our income and all that stuff, I'm really worried about these bears. We could just summon another bear. If we did that, we could summon it right here, and then it could move over and reinforce. We have plenty of food. Those bears are so inexpensive. 7 mana. That's it. Just 7 mana. 1 per turn. I think we're going to heal this bear up 3 times. That's very expensive on mana. 36 mana. But I care about my guy. He's my buddy. And now he's level 3. We can give him regeneration. Wonderful. He shouldn't have any problems anymore. These bears are going to rest. This guy is going to
Ooh, time to move.
rest 1 more turn and then come home. Monster-eating spiders. Very weak little unit. We'll go kill it. Excellent. We even get to clear out that spider nest right there. I don't want to fight zombies. Not with these bears. They're just not very good at it. Okay, please don't come around and kill my guy. How much movement do you have? 4. So we can go 1, 2, 3, and then attack my settlers and totally rip their faces off. That'd be awesome. In a not awesome at all kind of way. Alright, next turn. This is the turn where we're finally going to get our next sharpshooter, so we can start doing some actual clearing of camps and stuff. Apparently he's retreating back to his little zombie den, which is good. Our settler's safe. New big den takes a hit. 32 critical. Wow. Now that archer's there, it is kind of absorbing some of the shots. Let's go back to our capital and focus on that first. So new big den, I'm kind of worried about that. That actually really took a lot of damage. And it only did 1 to this guy. Okay, so the capital is going to probably need to kill one of them. We got to take 1 out. And our new little guy here does not actually have any perks at first. That guy just got summoned. And you do have to buy every perk. We've been picking up some unrest from cities, Scrapburg and New Big Den. So what happens is, because these cities are like being occupied and threatened, the enemy is near, they're causing unrest. So we've got to be mindful of that. And you have to clear these monsters out as quickly as you can. So we do 5 damage. We actually got 6 off, that's not bad. This thing's not done yet. That guy's out of range. There was a unit down here, but apparently it ran away. Pretty much does it for what we can hit.
Sharpshooters!
You know what we might need to do is send this guy back through the portal to go help out on defense, since he's ranged.
Yes. Ready to shoot something?
Got our mill. Very nice.
We are here.
And yeah. Now I'm guessing that there might be a portal in here, just judging by the amount of mountains that we're seeing. Look at that, we have mountains of death. They're impassable, but they're mountains of death. I like that. Alright, so these guys are weak. We'll be able to clear out the zombies den there soon. We could cast another spell. Don't think we need to at the moment. Let's go check out the dragons. Maybe we can actually kill this one before it attacks again. It has a huge resistance to life magic, no resistance to death magic. So let's hit it with a death spell. We have Shadow Bolt, takes 0.8 of a turn. So we can only cast it 1 time, but this should maybe finish him off. No, it only did 2 damage. Oh good, okay, it did kill him. Excellent. So hopefully Big Den doesn't die. If it does, that sucks. We're going to have to retake it. We'll see what happens. Yes, I want to send my new summoner guy through the portal.
Build, build, build!
Alright, this thing's taking some damage. That could be another AI character, an AI player. Yes. Attack the tower for some reason. Perfect. Leave Big Den alone.
Congratulations.
I am grateful.
You have successfully researched a new spell, my lord.
Got that snake's nest there. Magic tower's complete. It can do 2 damage apparently. That's not very much. Actually try to take that guy out. So we've learned melee resistance, which we can cast as a blessing. It costs 1 mana per turn. You can dispel it yourself if you feel like you don't need it anymore. I like having the basic resistances. Ratcliffe, excellent. We can now build something not there, not a fishing village. We can build something here to connect this path now. So whatever we build, we're going to build here. And Ratcliffe is known for what? Sciencey type stuff. Let's do the Chateau de Loup-Garou, since I want to see what werewolves are like. And if we could just get a melee unit through there, or a ranged unit actually, we could clear that out. Don't we have one right near the gate? Yeah,
Yes,
you can get there in
I'm
time.
choosing the world.
There we go. There's one snake nest down. We'll send you that way next turn. Got our magic tower. You are right where you need to be, so make a new city. We're over our
A new
limits.
city has been founded, my lord.
Well, we could make this into another free town. Just get taxes. Or we can make this one to fortress. I think the free town is still perfectly reasonable at this point. And that will hopefully make it a lot easier for us to travel. We could lower the terrain here in the hills to make it flat, so we don't spend 2 movement to get from the portal to Plague Dell. Or just wait for one of these towns to grow to population 5, and then they'll expand. Let's go see what's up here.
Oh, you know we spears, yes?
Yep, found another player.
You
Rune
have met
Witches
one of your rivals, my lord.
and Honorable Warriors. Interesting. Well, we're not at war with them, so there's no real risk in going up here and checking them out. Our little army of
Ready to
bears.
pillage. What now?
So we've met a rival great mage,
In
the
name of
first
the Strahd
Rune
people,
Witch.
I greet you.
Now, this may just be
It is
because
always
the
a pleasure to
game
hear
is
from
still not fully developed. I'm not sure, but there aren't too many diplomacy options. I can ask for gold and mana and spells from them, and we can offer them a deal, but it's not that complicated, especially when it comes to peace deals. But we'll see. We'll see where we end up. So that will do it for this turn. Okay, come on. End the turn. There we go. Now that we can see another great mage, we can also check them out and see how they're kind of aligning themselves with which god. And that will determine, for the most part, if we're going to be allies or enemies. Or, if I just want to be a world conqueror, I could just make them an enemy no matter what. I don't have to be an ally with them. But let's say, for example, they chose the exact opposite god as we have. It'd make it very difficult for us to be allies. So we fall here on the spectrum. They are right in the center. So they did not take a blessing or something that allowed them to immediately align themselves with one god and start to get spells. So he's right in the center. So we're going to send you here and so you can clear that zombie dem out. We will give you a little bit more endurance. It's a lot of zombies out of one little zombie hut. Alright, and we'll do a couple more attacks.
Sharpshooters!
And you, sir,
Sharpshooters!
are going to head this way. Start trying to clear out that next wild serpent den. Okay, alright, well, I'm actually going to take a break here. I'm going to do it mid-turn, but I will see you in the next video. I look forward to seeing you then. Thanks for watching. See you soon.